What's up, budget besties? It's Saturday. It's time to cash stuff some envelopes. All right, this week I have some extra money from a kid who had me buy something for him. So we'll figure out what to do with that later, but let's put this away for now here, and we'll figure this out. How's everybody's week going? Comment down below. Tell me what you've been up to. Tell me if you reached any big goals this week. Man, anybody else's bank just give their bills out willy-nilly? Like, what happened to keeping things ordered? This is not ordered. All right, let's see here. I spent my fun spending money on a new planner cover from Happy Planner, so that will be here hopefully next week. We'll see what it looks like when it gets here. I'm gonna do a Happy Planner unboxing video here in the next day or two. I just haven't had the time to do it recently. So let's go over this is from earlier this week. I planned out how much money we were gonna spend. I get these printouts from Desiree's Happy to Plan. She has them in her Patreon. I like them a lot. It's really nice little spread. I like the colors even when they print. So yeah, let's get to stuffing some envelopes. Let's see. First one up is animals. Jeez. Get it together here. It's getting 5. Doesn't have anything in it right now, so 5 for that. And then slide that up a little bit. We'll mark that off. Otherwise I forget what I did. Dental is getting 5. I need to check. I think we have dentist appointments in June. I need to look at my calendar. So that's getting 5. So 20, 40, 65 for dental. I'll come back through and update my trackers. Medical's not getting anything. Household's not getting anything. Coffee supplies. It's getting 10. My husband roasts our own coffee beans. Instead of us going to buy them going and get like a Starbucks or whatever. We don't really even have Starbucks close to us. It's like a 45-minute drive for us to get to a Starbucks. So we've learned to make art of coffee at home, and honestly it tastes so much better. So coffee supplies gets 10. Car repair, my husband's been spending out of this envelope willy-nilly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm grateful that he can fix our vehicles. So grateful. So we have a placeholder in there for what we have in the bank. So it's gonna get, it's like 5 also. So that'll be 35 in here. He just fixed his wheel bearings and oil change on his car. His car is just kind of a beater that he uses to drive back and forth. His work is about a 40-minute drive from our house, so it gets pretty decent gas mileage. Dad and mom clothing. Let's see, that has 35 in it, and we're gonna add 5 to that. So I'm probably gonna turn those into a 10. Let's make it 40. I need to I was trying to put off till the end of the month to unstuff and condense down my envelopes. We're gonna do a little bit as we go today. Kids activities, none. We're not going anywhere. There's $100 in our kids' clothes. So we are gonna add 5 to that. My daughter definitely needs some clothes. I feel like her and my son, they'll be 10 or 9 in July. They have hit a little growth spurt here lately, so I'm noticing all the stuff's getting a little short. Gifts, we just spent most of this money because we had 2 birthdays. We had my mother-in-law's birthday, and then my other son turned 17, so we celebrated his birthday this week. But we have 4 birthdays in the matter of 3 days in July. So I need to really focus on filling this up. So we have my niece's birthday, and then 3 of our kids are the 10th and the 8th. So we're gonna, I need to try and get $300 in here before July. That's my goal. So it's about $25 a week. So I did that one, I did that one. All right, graduation supplies. My son will be graduating this summer. So that's gonna get 5. Probably should also make that a priority coming up. Just make sure I have enough to have a little party for him, nothing too extravagant. I'm gonna come back to electronics. We always come back to that one. It's kind of my want folder. I want a new iPad. Don't know that I need a new iPad, but I want a new iPad. Furniture gets 5. Again, we're not really saving for anything specific with this, but just making sure we have some set aside. Someday, my husband and I will have furniture that isn't covered in dog hair or broken because the kids jump on that. You guys know how that is, I'm sure. Appliances, just setting aside for in case there's a broken appliance. We have pretty decent old appliances, like our fridge is probably 1970, but it's still running, so I'm not going to complain too much. Probably isn't the most energy efficient piece of appliance we have, but you know what? It's okay. School supplies, we homeschool, so I need to make sure that I am setting enough money aside to buy curriculum in the fall. So I'm putting 10 in here, so I'm actually going to trade that for a 20. We do a Becca with our kids, and it is kind of pricey, but honestly, it's so nice. I've tried so many different homeschool programs, and it just is all encompassing. It tells me exactly what to teach and say, and I like that. So let's see. Our adverse conditions, if you guys have been around, this folder was created because we had a ice storm and we lost power for almost a week, and we had to run our generator. My husband didn't work because he's a truck driver, and it was super messy. So we just decided we should start an envelope and make sure that we're setting some money aside so we don't have to tap into our emergency fund, but this will be specifically for times like that where we lose power. It does happen quite frequently where we live. Mini emergency, same thing, just a little extra little savings. That one's getting 10, so that'll be $60 in there. So we have a goal, I think it was $250. Once we hit that, we'll be fully funded and we'll put it in the bank, but we might keep it in cash, we'll see. Holidays. This one, I ended up using some of the money out of it for my son's birthday because I did not have enough planned for his birthday, because I wasn't thinking when I started cash stuffing that we would have 2 birthdays back to back with my mother-in-law's birthday, and my mother-in-law turned 80, so we had quite a big shindig for her. We had family fly in from Florida, and so that was a little bit more expensive. So I ended up using a little bit of that holiday money for his birthday, but I was totally okay with that. So that has 30 in it now. I replaced that back. Fun, same thing. I used some of this for his birthday also, which it's just for fun. Whatever we decide fun is, that's what it's for. And his birthday, we made ice cream sundaes, so I used some of that money to do that with. So, all right, that is our marble binder. Now, to our savings challenges. I already kind of planned out my amounts when I did this. Oh no! Yes, when I did this last week when I planned. So, cash stash number 1 is this sheet that we are coloring in right here. And once we fill this all in, we will decide where that $249 goes. My brother and sister-in-law were here from Florida this week, and they were really talking about Disney a lot to our 8-year-olds, and now that's all we're talking about is Disney. How do we get to Disney? So with them having family that lives down there, we kind of came up with a budget in mind. So we might stick this money towards that. And my kids even said that they wouldn't care if they didn't have birthday presents, if they could just have a trip to Disney. So we might do that. So we're gonna put $9 in this week. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you have been around for a while, you know that I don't like weird random numbers, but I'm trying to just deal with it. Let's see if I can get done. This one is getting kind of out of hand. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll take 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that definitely helped. Sometimes the envelopes just get too packed when there are all those ones in there. And if you watched my video from a couple weeks ago, you know I got entirely way too many ones at the bank. I don't know who thought I needed 30 ones, but it ended up to be kind of a catastrophe. But, okay, so that's $9 for Cash Stash 1. Cash Stash 2 is this other clearing sheet we have right here that we are putting extra savings towards debt. So every week we aim for $20, and then we will put it towards the card we are paying on once we get to the end. So that was 10. We are at 180, it looks like. That's awesome. You know how I feel about that. I want to make it 200, but just try to. So I'll take a 20. Let's see what we have in here first. $50. So let's do those 2 50s there and take 100. And we'll take another 50 back. So there's my 160. 170. All right. I got these going all the which ways. Okay. Still managed to get it wrong. Okay, so we will put that in here. Cash Stash 180. Woo-hoo. Okay, our dollar challenge I'm going to come back to. I'm aiming for $2 this week. I might have more to put in there. $500 challenge. Oh, I should have saved that 100 for this. $500 challenge. We are going to do a 15 on this guy. These markers work pretty well. Crayola Super Tips. So I'm going to do this 15 right here. See if I can condense this down before I pay that out. I'm going to put the 15 I owe on it so I don't forget about that. So there's the 15 I owe for that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. So we're going to take these 21s. See, I told you I didn't need all of these ones. And put a $20 bill. My husband's gonna love me. I'm gonna give him a bunch of ones for his wallet. So, did I Okay, I was thinking that I goofed up. I did not. Okay, so there's 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. $60 in our $5 challenge, plus there's a $50 bill in there still. So slide that in. There's, what is that, 110 in there? This is just a, once we fill it, we'll figure out where it goes, to debt or to Disney. Who knows? Maybe we'll just do to Disney for everything. 52-week savings, same thing. This is just small amounts that we are trying to put away every single week. So I had planned a 5. So let's see. This one I think I need to get a different marker for. We'll do this 5 right here. Because it looks like that was once colored blue. I don't know. I'm gonna have to recount that envelope probably. So 5 for that. We'll give it 5 ones because I have a lot of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5 in there. We have. All right. Let's see what we can do. 50, 20. 70, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. I'm just gonna leave this like it. Ooh. Let's do. I'm gonna leave it like it is for now. I'm gonna have to get some big bills next week and then just make that my priority to condense down some of these ones. Take some of those ones back to the bank and get something bigger. So, you know, you just learn. You learn as you go. Just so you know, you probably don't ever need 31s. I could be wrong. Maybe your budget needs that, but I definitely did not. Okay, so we did 52-week savings. Mark that one. Christmas savings, trying to make this more of a priority just because we tend to have a big Christmas, and we now have a granddaughter and my son and his girlfriend, so our family's growing, and that means Christmas is growing. So 25. I knew there was a 25 on here. To here. 20. All right, 1, 2, 7. Okay, that's gonna get crazy. Let's do it this way. 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120. 25, 130, 132 for Christmas. So that is a good. We are off to a good start. Good. Okay, so our rainy day savings challenge, I already rolled for this when I planned my money so that I didn't have to do it on camera. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So we just have these different amounts. We roll the dice and then see what they add up to. Sometimes I roll 1 dice, sometimes I roll 2. This week I rolled 3 times, and we got a total of $9. So I'm probably gonna give this a lot of ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 10 is 28. So at the end of the month, I will unstuff that and we will apply it towards either else another sinking fund that we're trying to fully fund, or into debit or debt, whatever we want to do. Okay, so that's the last for that. Now, the only one that I skipped over was our wallet amount, so I gotta make sure I have enough for that. And then electronics, I was gonna put $30 in. So let's see here. Oh, geez, sorry. Let's see if I can. So right now there's 300. I told you I'm saving for an iPad. Let's see if I can condense some of this. Well, if I could get a 50, I could get. My husband would much rather have a 20 than a $50 bill, I'm sure. So we'll do that. I really do need to get big bills because I need to condense this down. Normally, my 17-year-old has enough cash on him that I can make change with him, but he's being stingy. He doesn't want to give me any of his big dollar bills, so he just had his birthday, and I was like, come on, man, I need like 100 just to break down some 20s. He's like, I don't want all those 20s. So I guess I'm gonna have to make a note to go to the bank. So let's see here. I was gonna put 30 in here. Do 30. There. Let's see if I can. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'm going to take 20 of that. And I'm going to trade that out for these two 20s that was in this cash over here. So just try to get it out of my folder. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 310, 320. All right. 320. What else is in this? Let's see. We'll just make it 330 out of this, and then I don't have to worry about all the ones. So there should be 330 for this week. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 210, 220, 225, 230. So as far as our electronics goes, I did put $30 in this week. The iPad I want is like $700 at Costco. I don't know. I don't know what to do. There's just some features on my iPad that aren't, it's old, so the things that I want to do aren't something I can do with it right now. So yeah, and then I will cash stuff, our wallet money, and transfer these amounts over onto our tracker sheet so I have it for, oops, sorry. So I have it for the week. Just to kind of keep a balance running, so at the end of the month it's not so much math, so I will do that. And yeah, I'll give my husband his amount for his wallet and we should be good. I hope you guys have a great week and we'll see you next week. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do this dollar challenge. I was like, why do I have so many ones left over? I actually have a lot of money left over, so I know part of it was the $60. I kind of mixed that into our amount. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. But I said that we were going to put $2 in our knowledge challenge. I'm thinking here that this is 6. I do need to pay chores money to our kiddos. So I will probably put all 6 of this in there. And they each get $4. So 4 and 4 for them to have their toy money. And yeah, so just because I don't want to forget. Yeah, I did. See, I shouldn't skip things. I should just go through it like I do. Like I do. All right, so there's the need for so many bigger bills. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the dollar challenge is the same thing. Every month we'll unstuff this amount and put it towards saving towards something bigger. Birthdays, graduation, whatever the need is for that time. So we ended up putting, I need to make a note on there. We ended up putting $6 into this, not just 2. So, okay. The only other thing is I do have kind of a lot of money left over. I'm gonna put my money in my wallet, and then I might pick up the video again and finish maybe adding some more to this, but let me do my wallet first. All right, picking up in my wallet, this, when I planned our sinking funds for the week, I went through my wallet and wrote in the amounts. I have kind of like a base amount that I keep in here, and so I added on there what needed to be added to it to keep it back to status quo. I feel like I spent a lot of money this week, and honestly, I mean, it was a lot on birthdays. Like, I wanted to make sure that my son felt spoiled. He is 17 and he's gonna join the military, and so I just realized like those years of birthday celebrations are getting less and less. So I wanted to make sure that he had a good birthday, and that meant Mom spent my money on him, and that's what it's for. So coffee, we also go to town, which for us is like 45-minute drive. So when we go to town, it's like we do all the things. We don't just go to Walmart and then go home. We're in town, so we go to Starbucks, get lunch, Meijer, Walmart. Like, it's not just like a quick, it's like a whole day. So this coffee envelope needs 8. Honestly, I got a Starbucks while we were in there, and I don't even know if I'm gonna put 8 in here. I'm gonna think about that one. Eating out is gonna get 20. Hobbies is gonna get 20. Yes, maybe. I bought some stuff on Happy Planner, so maybe I shouldn't put 20 in here. Snack, again, we live far away from everything, so there's often times where it's like, okay, you're starving, run into the gas station, get a snack. So it gets 10. And then at the end of the month, if there's money left over, we will pull it out and put it into our savings. So this is gonna get 5 because I like to keep 5 in there. Or, excuse me, I like to keep 10 in there. So, let's see. 2. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is 10. Again, treat yourself is kind of like if I want a coffee on Fridays when I'm working, or whatever. Buffer always has 10 in it, which I have used this week to cover. So, we'll put another 10 in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to hobbies. I bought some stuff on Happy Plan, so really this probably should have been an IOU. It's only 15. Let's see. I think I'll put 5 in coffee, and then I will put 10 in hobbies. We have to go to Hobby Lobby, which again is like a 40, no, actually it's like an hour and 20-minute drive. But I have some stuff that I need to return. So once I return that stuff, it can go back into here and we'll make it good. So yeah, that's how I stuff my wallet. These, I used to keep a little tracker and try to keep track of where I was spending, and it was kind of stressing me out. So I just said, you know what, just when it's gone, it's gone. If you borrow, you borrow. That's up to me, and you know, it's okay. So, yeah, okay. Okay, I finally decided what we're gonna do. We're gonna put $10 more to this savings challenge to pay off debt, because that's our goal. That's what we are focused on. So, I know, you guys are like, dude, you've done 6 videos today. Get it together. So Cash Stash, we are gonna put 10 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that makes a total of 150, 70, 150, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. So $200 towards that. That is ecstatic. We are making our way. Okay, so and then the other one, I have $6 left. I told you I was gonna hold that onto that for just making change. I'm not doing that. It needs to go. If it sits on my dresser like that, I'm gonna spend it. So we can color in this 6 one, or we can color in these 2, this 4 and 2. I feel like we did a small and a big. This would leave me just kind of 2 larger amounts. Anything over 5 is large. So I'm thinking that I am gonna color in those, and then next week I'm gonna aim for $11 in here. So I am trying to color in 2 every week is my goal. So we'll see what happens for next week. My husband did work today. He picked up extra drive time, so his paycheck next week, we should have some extra money to go. Well, a lot of it is going to debt, which is our goal, to pay off our debt, but our sinking fund should be pretty decent next week too. So there's 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 78, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. $84 already saved up for that challenge. So yeah, we're getting there, guys. Just slow and steady. Just remember, every dollar has a place. Okay, again, for the last time this week, I'm finally finished cash stuffing our envelopes. So remember to like and subscribe this video, and we'll see you next week, Budget Besties. Bye.